is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Can you believe the Joker won't be the main villain in the Batman 2? It's true, Matt Reeves has unveiled startling details about what to expect.
From his inception, from his birth, life has been a cruel joke on him, and this is his response, and he's eventually going to declare himself as a clown, declare himself as the Joker. He's had to spend a life of people looking at him in a certain way, and he knows how to get into your head.
In the next chapter of Robert Pattinson's Batman universe, and it's shaping up to be a unique journey filled with surprises. Are you intrigued to uncover the role of the Joker, unravel teaser Easter eggs, and explore what's next for our caped crusader? You've landed in the perfect spot. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we delve into the enigmatic world of the Batman 2 2025, dissecting every announcement and breaking down each twist and turn. Let's embark on this enthralling adventure together and get ready to be amazed. Don't miss out. The secrets of Gotham are waiting to be revealed. Matt Reeves shared that his rendition of the Joker won't appear in the second Batman movie, indicating unique thrillers in store for Robert Pattinson's Batman universe, along with various spin-off series on HBO. However, the Joker is set to return. We've also discovered more about the upcoming Batman movies, which we'll explain later in this video. After the release of the first movie, Matt Reeves shared a deleted scene featuring Barry Keoghan's Joker. In the film's final version, the Joker had a very brief appearance, primarily in a short scene in Arkham, encouraging the Riddler and hinting at a partnership, showcasing their comic book characteristics. In this movie, characters like Paul Dano's Riddler and Joker haven't fully evolved into their well-known comic book personas. The Joker essentially informed the Riddler that this was just the start for them, leading many to believe they would play more significant roles in the next Batman movie. Matt Reeves then shared a completely deleted scene. It's understandable why it was removed. The movie was lengthy, and this scene didn't add much to the main storyline, especially regarding the Riddler's plot. The scene mainly served to introduce the Joker character. For a long time, many have mentioned that comic book movies often include elements that divert from the main story to introduce characters or plot points that lead to sequels and spin-offs. So, this scene with the Joker could have felt similar, like it was there to pave the way for a Joker spin-off or his appearance in the next Batman movie. It makes sense that Matt Reeves would cut this scene, especially now that the Joker wasn't meant to be in the second Batman movie. Including this scene might have led everyone to anticipate the Joker in the next film. The audition for this Joker scene seemed to suggest a different concept for the character, resembling more of a Clockwork Orange kind of Joker, with a self-made costume and a bowler hat inspired by the movie A Clockwork Orange. In the final version, the Joker's portrayal feels quite distinct. There's a growing rumor that Matt Reeves might not use the Joker as the main antagonist in any of his Batman films. It seems he isn't planning to have him as the key villain in the third Batman movie, but the Joker is expected to return in this universe. For instance, several HBO spin-off series and an Arkham Asylum TV show are in the works, where he might appear. It seems Matt Reeves aims to make the Robert Pattinson Batman movies distinctly different from Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, Zack Snyder's Justice League universe featuring Jared Leto's Joker, and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker films. We've seen many versions of the Joker recently. Over the last 15 years, there's been a lot of attention on the Joker character. To set his Batman movies apart, Matt Reeves plans to make the Joker a secondary character, part of a larger group of villains, active in creating chaos but not the main focus. Most theories suggest this, and both Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson have fueled these speculations. People are wondering who the main villain in the second Batman movie will be. It could be Mr. Freeze, or a character not seen in live-action movies. Many hope Mr. Freeze, as Matt Reeves mentioned him a while ago, suggesting it would be a great story. This led people to think, hold on, does this mean Mr. Freeze will actually be the villain in the sequel? The other significant update is that Matt Reeves plans to bring a character named Clayface in the movie, but not as the main antagonist. Many believe this will be the original Golden Age version of Clayface, Basil Karlo, not the shape-shifting metahuman Clayface Matthew Hagen more commonly associated with the name. People are expecting the original Clayface because he's more realistic and grounded, which aligns with the overall feel of Matt Reeves' Batman universe. Up until now, we haven't seen any actual meta-humans in this Batman world. Everything has been based on technology. The character Basil Karlo Clayface was inspired by real-life actors Boris Karloff and Basil Rathbone. Karlo is portrayed as a secondary actor who goes mad when he learns that his iconic horror film is being remade without him. In that film, he played a villain named Clayface. He dons this costume again and starts eliminating the actors involved in the remake, following the sequence of their character's demise in the original film. Batman and Robin eventually manage to halt his spree. It won't be surprising if they tweak his origin story slightly, as they did with the Riddlers. However, they wouldn't need to modify Clayface's background too much to fit into the current universe. Looking ahead to the third Batman movie, there's a possibility that the Court of Owls could be the main villains. They've been featured in animated films and the Gotham TV series, but not yet in any live-action movies. The cast has been building excitement by discussing the Court of Owls. After the release of the last Batman movie, many references and Easter eggs related to the Court of Owls were found in the first film. That's why the actors were mentioning it. Who do you think should be the main antagonist in the third Batman movie, especially if it's a character not previously featured in live-action Batman films? Lately, there's been talk about Robin, with fans suggesting Timothée Chalamet for the role. He had mentioned the possibility of playing Robin, and many believe he would do well after his performance in Dune. However, reports say that Matt Reeves plans to introduce a 13-year-old Dick Grayson in the second Batman movie. Zack Snyder had previously brought a version of Robin in Batman vs. Superman, but this character was Dick Grayson, who met his end before the movie's events. This was supposed to hint at an unseen past involving Joker and Harley Quinn, which was slightly referenced in the first Suicide Squad movie and later in the Justice League Snyder Cut. In a post-credits scene in a bleak future, he was seen teasing Batman. So the upcoming Robin will be the first one we see alive in film since Chris O'Connell played a role in Batman and Robin alongside George Clooney's Batman, who also appeared in the recent Flash movie. Currently, the Batman 2 is set to be released in 2025, but due to some delays, it might come out a bit later. I'll provide more updates as we learn more about the story. It's still quite some time away. James Gunn plans to reveal his Batman in Batman Brave and the Bold only after the Batman 2 featuring Robert Pattinson is released. They don't want to overshadow the movie, so it'll be some time before we hear about this different Batman version. As far as I'm aware, Andy Muschietti is still set to direct Batman Brave and the Bold despite current delays due to strikes. There were quite a few complaints about the Flash movie in general. However, one of the highlights was how it portrayed both versions of Batman in action and on screen. It did justice to both Ben Affleck's and Michael Keaton's Batman, so even if the Flash storyline let some down, the parts with Batman were well received. Ben Affleck even mentioned that after filming his scenes, he was considering returning to the role despite previously stating he was done with playing Batman. The Batman Penguin HBO series faced some delays, so it's expected to be released either late in 2024 or early in 2025 before the Batman 2 hits theaters. What a ride through Gotham's dark alleys. Excited for the Batman 2? We bet you are. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with every little detail, Easter egg, and announcement breakdown related to this much anticipated film. Let's continue unraveling the mysteries of the Batman universe together. You wouldn't want to miss out on any of the action.
I've been trying to reach you. Find the gun! This is about a king, and Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart.